give us your undivided attention. Your undivided attention. Your undivided attention. I want y'all to make it. I gotta do it because this person, she's so amazing. All of us are amazing, but we want to make sure we shine a light, we celebrate, and we give them our undivided attention because they could be anywhere in the world, but they're here with us, all right? So give a huge warm welcome. Please welcome my friend, Miss Jessica Laine.
That's inside of this room, like we combated health disparities. It's all black women here today. So many of us struggle from so many different things, and the fact that we are here in sisterhood is such an amazing thing. So I need my SWEATlebribties to come to the stage.
When I started doing music, I think in any industry that's entertainment related, I think it's really harsh on women and there's a lot of expectations. So the people that I was working with were like, you need to lose 20 pounds. And so in search of my dreams, I always had to like kind of stay in shape to stay ahead of the curve and like be a part of the competition, for lack of a better word. So my music career.
Okay, what about you, Keaira?
Mine stems from pretty much almost the same, because I'm an artist and a singer as well. So I wanted to be in shape when I perform. You know what I mean? You can't be like Beyonce or that's what I'm trying. But I wanted to sing and dance at the same time, so I got into fitness. But also because of where I grew up, I felt like gyms were for rich people.
Right.
Period. Like, so I started creating fun workouts in my living room and then wanted to share them with everybody else. So that's pretty much how I got into just wanting to be fit, good for performances, but also wanting to be fit for, teaching other people in our community.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think you said that very beginning, that so many women, like, we don't have places or spaces that look like us, but really inspire us. So I also want to ask these two people, what inspired you guys to get into health and wellness?
Well, for me, I had been an athlete my entire life. So once I stopped, I didn't know what was next. So, like I said earlier, PrettyGirlsSweat is really what the first time that I thought that something like this was a thing, possible. So I really feel like PrettyGirlsSweat is inspired. Oh!
What about you, Halani?
So, I was an athlete growing up, but that really wasn't what made me love it and really delve into it. For me, it was my career in fire service. Because seeing what I saw every third day of my life for 18 years, that's what made me say, I gotta have an outlet. I gotta have a way to relieve the stress, to kind of get rid of what's in my mind from the last 24 hours, so to speak. And so that's what started the fitness journey for me. But then when I got pregnant with my son, I gained 50 pounds. And so it was like, okay, I gotta go back to work, gotta be able to perform, right? In a different capacity, but I gotta be able to still do everything these guys can do. So I gotta get back in tip-top shape, so I did. And then that birthed competing. So I started competing in bodybuilding competitions, and that just really, really began our fitness empire. To even bring my husband in was from the competitions.
I can't even imagine Halani with 50 pounds, okay?
I was a big girl.
That actually leads us into our next question because, of course, we're all women, but we don't always feel like working out. So tell me, how is it that you guys are able to, one, be motivated on days that you don't feel like doing it?
I would say what motivates me is I know that at the end of my workout, I've done something good for my body, for my spirit, for my mental, for my everything. Also, my kids motivate me.
And so I think that looking at myself in the mirror every day and seeing what I've become and what I've achieved and like doing certain things every day, knowing that like I look like something that I'm proud of and working towards something that I continue to be proud of is the thing that gets me motivated to like do things for myself, to like be proud of myself, because it took a lot when I was a young girl to like actually be proud of what I looked like. So I think that's the like, let's get up in the morning and do something for myself so I can be happy with me.
Well, for me, kind of to piggyback off the last question, like working out, staying big, that's my therapy. You know, I just don't feel good when I just haven't worked out, feel sluggish, you know. And it's also just, you know, my time to lock in and think, you know, and be by myself and really do that. So that's really just had me start doing the fitness thing, but then all the support from the community that I built, all the DMs, everybody that comes up to me after my classes, you know, and stuff like that, that's what really keeps me inspired and keeps me going. What about you, Ryan?
Motivated or about?
No, what was the inspiration behind your brand?
Okay, so for me, my brand is kind of thinking about my attitude. I didn't get on social media with the intention of forming a brand, which is like, okay, this is the new thing, so here we are. But what helped me to see, go for it, was that other people saw it, and they were sending me things, and it was a matter of, hey, post this for me, and it was like, oh, I posted for you, but should I know? Do you talk yourself out of it? It's like, am I going to succeed? You know, am I going to be able to stick with it? Am I going to last 10 years like PrettyGirlsSweat? You know, so all these questions that you have in your mind. And so finally, there was somebody who I met one time in my life. She reached out to me. She said, hey, I see you doing a lot. And if it's not yours, I suggest you start your own business. And when she said that, that's powerful to me because I didn't know her. And it's easy when you hear things from people that you are intimate with it, because friends, you know. It's like, okay, y'all just saying that because you just made me up because you have a relationship. But when somebody who knows nothing about you sees something from afar, you're like, do it. Right. And so I'm like, just do it. And we're gonna see how it goes. And I always know too that when I do something, I'm going full-fledged with it. There is no plan B, there's no such thing as failing. That doesn't exist. So I went for it. And I started bodybuilding, and bodybuilding allowed me to retire 12 years early. And so I was going to play with this, you know, if you have an idea or you have a desire to do something, all the parts are not going to fall in place. You're not. Nothing is going to be stacked up perfect. But you just have to have a desire to say, I'm going to do it. And put forth the effort behind that affirmation of doing it. And you can be successful. Nobody in here is different from the other person. Nobody. Just go for it.
That actually just sent chills down me because I remember when we were at the gym, we saw this little boot camp class and he used to promote 30 years old. And I was a fitness friend. The fact that you said that, I don't know why I just flashed over my eyes. 30 years old is another like holy brand, but like the fact that you did bodybuilding is just so wonderful and amazing. Like that's crazy.
And you got it all right.
Alright, so right now, according to Forbes, the health and wellness industry is literally a $30 billion industry. Alright? What advice would you guys give to people who are looking to tap into this industry?
Just do it. Like, it's not gonna be easy all the time, but it's so worth it to have that freedom. Like, if you can create your own day, how will my day go? You are in charge of like what you do, your schedule. Like, it's amazing. Plus, you can also follow your passion. Don't let people tell you you can't do it, because you're gonna see people try to scare you, because they're scared, for themselves. They have this fear, so they're gonna try to pass it on to you. Do not let that discourage you. Follow people that motivate you, inspire you. Follow people that you can see yourself being friends with. Like all these girls up here, I'm like, oh my God, I got to meet some amazing women that I can be inspired by as well as a businesswoman, as a fitness entrepreneur as well. But surround yourself with positivity and motivating people. You can do it though. I believe you can. Like you said, there's no difference between us and you guys. So,
Absolutely. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So I was gonna say with that question, a lot of times people say they can't have something because everybody is saturated, right? And my husband has the saying, and I see it all the time, it's true. The market is only saturated to those that think it's saturated, right? So if you think something is saturated, you talk yourself out of getting involved in it. Create your own lane. Every single one of you are here is fitness motivated, right? Every single person sitting out here. You find a way to tap into it that suits you, who you are. You're not gonna do it like me. You're not gonna do it like that, like Veronica, like Keaira. You're gonna do it like you. And that creates your space into that industry that everybody is saturated. It's not saturated. Saturated is not because it's small-minded. That's small-minded. It's a small mindset. Find your way. Create your lane. And you can tap into any market. $30 billion. That's enough money for everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, I want to say something really quick, because I think, like when you read a lot or when you watch people talk about their successes, when you say words, sometimes for me, like when I hear people say words, I'm like, okay, but how do I apply that to my life, right? So it's like, find what you were just saying, like find the thing that makes you you. And I think that the way that you find the things that make you you is by doing the things that you love every day and that speaks to your heart. So if you wake up in the morning and you like to brush your teeth a certain way, and you like to eat a certain type of food, and you like to read certain books and smell certain flowers and smell certain smells, and it starts with the smallest things about you that create the bigger things about you. So when she says, find the things that make you you, those are literally the things that you guys love about these women or other people that you look up to. It's those little things that they tap into. And I think sometimes when you see someone that's so far in a space that you look forward to being in, you can't see those little things because they've already like tapped into those things for such a long amount of time. So when I see panels, I'm always like, it's so big, I'm like, but how do I find my thing? And then you have to do you every day. So if you're a person that likes to work out and you only like to jump rope, then jump rope every day. You don't have to do squats. And if you want to then go for a run and take a shower, that may be your thing in your journey or the thing that you have to teach someone, but like do your thing every day. Like do you every day the way that you like it, right? Basically.
Yeah.
And on top of all that, I feel like you have to truly believe that you can do it.
Yes.
Like you can't just have in the back of your mind like the negativity and the doubt. You have to truly believe that you can do it, because you can. 99% of everything is
But the more you do you, the more you believe that you can do it, because you find your power in doing you every single day. So that's how you will not have doubt. Because it's like working out. Like again, you guys are like, I look up to athletes because I'm like, athletes are like another level of discipline. But like when I start working out every single day and eating healthy and like following like a certain routine, like 2 months in, I'm like, ain't nobody be in this. And then if I see somebody, like I start seeing somebody else and I can see their weaknesses because I already have so much strength. So now I build a confidence in myself to then do something else. So like the more you work on something, the more you have belief to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. Like anybody that thinks it's like, okay, I'm just like, how do you find the strength? It's like you have to do it. Like you have to get up and you have to be like, oh, well, you know, like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, oh, it's just thinking of it. It's like, no, get up. Like get up from your seat and be like, get out from your bed and do it. Like you have to literally do it. You have to tell yourself like, I'm gonna do it right now and do it now.
It's discipline and a schedule and consistency.
Yeah, and just like we train our bodies, right? We go to the gym, work out, lift weights, all that good stuff. You have to train your mind too. So everything pertaining to entrepreneurship, pertaining to fitness, just pertaining to life in general has to do with your mindset. So you have to train your mind even more so than you train your body. So like we're saying, just do it. But how do you take those steps to just do it? It starts here. So if you don't train this to know that storms are coming, if you don't train this to be resilient when they do come, then when they come, you're gonna crumble. And that's why people quit. That's why businesses don't succeed. That's why fitness aspirations don't come to fruition, because you quit because you haven't trained this right here. So you have to start there. Wake up in the morning, say your daily affirmations, journal, read, y'all. Stop watching so much TV. Read. Pick up a freaking book and read. When you're scrolling social media, find those people that inspire you for the positive. I'm saying don't entertain yourself. I watch Housewives and all that stuff. I entertain myself, but I train myself before I entertain myself.
Oh, I love that.
I just made that up.
Trademark.
I just made that up. But seriously, so you prioritize what's important. When I go to bed at night, that's when I watch my smut. That's just how I unwind at the end of the night. But during the day, I'm actively making sure that I tap into this, because when this is strong, everything else that I do is gonna do what I need it to do.
Do any of you ladies have anything that you want to ask?
But I just want to say, like, yeah, just remember to stay around positivity. That's my main thing, because that's gonna really help people to be able to push and get done what needs to be done.
You know, it's really true. Like, if you don't dream, then what are you working towards, you know?
And get uncomfortable, you guys. Nothing grows in a state of comfort. So if you're comfortable with your everyday routine, that's not good. It's not good. Get uncomfortable and watch how the different things that you want to do actually take place, and position yourself around people and the energies that you need in order to be great, you guys. Anything that drains you, put it to the side. It could be your freaking sister. If she drains you every day, I love you, but I can't take that in every single day. So I'm gonna need for you to do certain things so I can be around you. But just understand, you have to protect your energy, you have to protect your peace, and get uncomfortable, you guys. Don't be afraid to step out, take chances, take leaps of faith, pray about things, you guys, and just watch. 2022 can be an amazing year for every single person in this room if you just take some steps. Dream big.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Perfection is like the worst thing. To be a perfectionist and not doing things because you don't want, sorry, thank you. Because wanting to be perfect will stop us from doing something and taking that step, because it's like, oh, this isn't perfect, this isn't in place the way it's supposed to be. Don't do that to yourself. Be okay with making mistakes. Like she said, that's also a part of being uncomfortable. And be okay with taking constructive criticism. That's the only way you're gonna grow. You know what I mean? Don't be those type of people that are like, oh, I'm doing everything right, you can't tell me nothing, I got it all together, but you're still struggling to pay your bills. That means you don't have it together. You know what I'm saying? That just means that you're not doing the things that you need to do. But yeah, don't be afraid to make a mistake.
And mistakes, every single person makes a mistake, right? So it's all about this, where that mindset training comes in. How do you look at what a mistake is? Do you look at it negatively? Do you look at the term failure as something negative? It's not negative. It's building tool blocks so that you know how to deal with situations when they arise, you guys. So that mindset training, if I can stress anything to y'all today, is train your mind more than anything. If you got that on lock, everything else comes into place, you guys.
And you can't eat an elephant in one bite. So everything will take time and it will happen. If you do what you're supposed to do and you do your due diligence, it will come to be. And forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for everything that happened before today. Like, forget about yesterday, forget about your family and everything that has happened in the past. Like, I think a lot of us have things that have happened in our life that are really toxic. And even when you say, like, getting rid of people that sometimes are haters, or sometimes our hater is our best friend and we don't have any other friend. And that's really hard. So it's like, getting rid of that friend may be a process. It may not happen today. So be patient with yourself, forgive yourself, and everything will happen little by little. When you train your mind, you'll be able to get rid of that friend, and then you'll build new friends that will open up paths to do other things.
And celebrate your small victories, y'all. Celebrate those small victories. Because like they said, it's a whole journey. It's not an overnight thing. Be patient and keep, being confident in yourself. Celebrate your small victories.
So it's something that's been like on my heart to say, and I just want everybody to take heed to it because it's a purpose behind it. So like when I first met Mecca, okay, this was like 2017, 2018. She was coming into the gym. She was doing free fitness classes with 2 other girls, okay? She had this was around the time she was just meeting EJ. Makani wasn't even the thought yet, okay? Her and EJ had just met, and I have just seen this girl grow tremendously. Like, I'm super, super proud of you. But it just started with a woman and a vision. And Halani, like, I've known her since 2015. I was training at her husband's gym, training for the Olympics, and she was just coming in doing her fitness competitions, literally training every single day. And like, this woman has just, both of them have just transitioned before my eyes. But I say that to say, you gotta understand that when God gives you a vision, He will give you provision for whatever it is that you wanna do. Like, this woman built Body Envy up literally in 11 months to $1 million. Wow. Like, we're talking about 11 months, less than a year. If you understand, every single person in this room got a God-given vision on the inside of you. It's just up to you for you to cultivate it and make it grow. You gotta remove all fear, all doubt, all worry, all procrastination, everything that is not of God. You gotta understand God is your source, not a human being. God is your source. God is your source, and when He gives us these thoughts, they're just not thoughts. It's just this esoteric thing coming from nowhere. It's something that's being said that I need to move on this. So whatever it is that's placed on the inside of you, you gotta move on. Yeah. Because like Halani said, nobody up here, these are some great women, so I don't want to say they're not special, but what I'm saying is that we all bleed the same color blood. God has no favoritism over anybody. It's just the work ethic and the discipline and the consistency that you put in. Christina had a video that talked about being planted. When you stay planted in your gift, you can't start and stop and start and stop. You gotta stay rooted. Because please understand that, baby, she made $1 million in 11 months. Think about the vision and the goal that you say that, okay, I want to do this. Again, a lot of people overestimate what they can do in a month, but underestimate what they can do in a year. And all it takes is consistency. That's it. So what's on the inside of you that God been telling you to move on that you ain't moved on yet?
I gotta preach, Jessica. Preach. Look at the church. Take this word.
No, seriously though, and I know she already told me what's on the time crunch, so I'm gonna wrap it up really quick. But if y'all don't have anything else that y'all want to say, I'm gonna come. Oh yeah, girl.
Topic. I have this bike ride from Atlanta to Miami, and in March of 2022, we're gonna ride our bicycles. I've done this 2 years in a row, and basically this is a growth journey and a challenge for people who maybe haven't found the thing that they feel like really moves them, or maybe they aren't inspired or motivated to actually get to the next place. And so it takes us 17 days. You can go on official8tomia.com. You can find out all of the information there, but we've had somebody that was 70 years old on the bike ride. We've had somebody who was 400 pounds on the bike ride. We've had somebody who was 17 years old on the bike ride. And everybody made it from Atlanta to Miami. It's a beautiful journey, and I think it's something that's really awesome for you to be able to like find who you truly are and what really speaks to you. A to MIA.